bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Skibbity dot.
Why is the Twitch coming up for me?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Talking
Normies
Normies podcast.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
What up? It's
Hey! Guess what? You know what we're going to do? Chris is not here, so we're going to have even more fun today, y'all.
Oh shit, what's that mean?
Chris is in the chat talking shit.
He's talking shit. Hey, let him know we got this today.
gotta
We're just going to be even better today, because you know why? I'm running the show. It's going to be unfiltered, unrated, and uncut.
Oh yeah, Pat, you're taking over, and I am back.
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Mickey's
Yeah,
back. Mickey, how long have you been gone for?
This is really loud.
I know, it's kind of a little bit loud, but...
I've been gone.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Where'd you
Stuff.
Stuff.
You know, life's been happening. Not having a very good time lately. But you know, winter's coming and all that. I can feel it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit because
Trying to get ahead. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go get Spencer. Just like
too loud. It's distracting you.
yeah,
I feels you. Well, you know, I'm gonna start off with the weekend catch up then. All right. But since this is my podcast, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. All right. A lot of this topics are gonna be sports related topics, but they're still gonna be tied into our culture though. Still. All right. And then we're gonna have some promos to do. But first, let's go and get to the weekend catch up. What I did this weekend, I don't know. I cleaned my car again because it got dirty again. And on top of that, what happened? Oh yeah, I can't.
You turn all this down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
no, mine's still pretty loud.
Turn me down.
Yeah,
Turn me
No,
down.
I'm good now.
A little bit.
Turn my
Yeah.
Mine's still pretty loud.
Yeah, Mickey.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, you got sensitive ears.
Is it like? Is it like on? There we go.
He got sensitive ears.
Are we gonna do a
Keep
superpowers?
turn down. That's good.
Oh, well, now I can't hear
Oh,
at all.
interesting.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear Mickey at all.
All right, whatever. I can just I'll deal with it. I'll just go like one ear in.
Just put it right behind your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a DJ.
On the nose. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
see?
a fix.
There we go.
like a DJ.
Yeah.
We got. I can't pull the chat up for some reason. So
Huh?
Yeah, that's good.
I can't hear Mickey or Spidey at all
tight
in my mic.
in your head.
I'm into this thing. Now I hear myself. Spidey talk.
Yeah.
Spidey talk again?
You hear me?
We should do
Yes.
Okay.
Mickey talk?
it. Yo,
Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Cool. All right. I'm going to do the 1 year thing too.
I want to start a podcast where it's just technical difficulties. That's the whole podcast.
I bet over Chris in the chat is having a blast right now. Look at these motherfuckers having technical difficulties when I'm not around.
You know what's crazy is for some reason Twitch is like
yeah.
literally Twitch will not pull up for me for some reason.
Oh, Chris Johnson even fucked that up for us.
Did you update? You got an update?
Is there an update? There's a Twitch update?
There's always an
Phone
update.
update? Did you
Either way.
update your phone?
Oh, I didn't.
It's fine.
Try turning it off and back on. But yeah, so we can catch up.
We can catch up.
I guess. Okay,
You wanna go first?
I'll go back into my life catch
All right.
up. It's winter's coming, but just dealing with life stuff. Fell behind on a lot of episodes to catch up for work.
Mm-hmm.
It's been just a lot, but some positives. I got back into photography, specifically wedding photography. Ben and Hannah, if you guys remember them from the channel, they got married. And
Aw.
they asked me to be their wedding photographer, which was really cool. But it was also scary because I had to do it by myself, and that's typically a 2 photographer job. But no, it was good. It was a good time. So that was cool. Still working on those pictures. But yeah, I took some really good pictures. I was happy to get back into it. And then I bought an iPad. I don't know if you can see it on camera right now, but there's a drawing program on there called Procreate, and Marquette has been using it a lot, and I was like super impressed with it, so I wanted to try it for myself. So just kind of been getting back into my old skill set.
Nice.
Good. So you found another hobby.
No, I mean,
No?
I
you just
reconnecting
connected into your
you know.
hobby.
I went to art school, so I'm like, I should probably do something with that.
True.
Damn,
Ready?
what did I do?
What have you
I'm over here blinking too.
What have you
Right,
done?
I know. It was Bria's birthday on Wednesday.
That was great.
Yeah, we had some Korean barbecue. Bria and I went and did. I keep calling it curtain dancing, and it's not curtain dancing. It's like flying silks, basically. We're kind of floating through the air on on different fabrics.
What?
I don't know how to really explain it. Like I've got videos of it. I'll put it up on Instagram or something like that. But
Wait. What is it called?
I think it's just flying silks.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, like if you go to the circus, you see someone dancing in like a curtain.
Yeah.
So
That
we
kind of
went and did
stuff.
that.
Okay, yeah, that stuff is crazy, man.
Dude, it was a lot of fun. Pretty much a natural. I think it's
Stuff
something
is
I'd
insane.
love to do again. I know Bria would too. Hey, there we go. Also, the Korean barbecue was elite.
Fire. I'm gonna go back. Just
It was good. It was good.
Dude, yeah.
I was still I was still hungry after it got done. I went home and smashed a whole bag of chicken, cauliflower chicken, bro.
well, I mean, you had something eventful happen before you got to dinner.
But so were you guys? So my question is this: when we were eating, that was your first entree. Or was that you guys' second round?
that was
for
like
sure.
the food.
That was your food. So you guys weren't eating before I got there.
No.
So then, how were you guys full?
I mean,
It wasn't full.
Okay.
Because we
Yeah.
were eating the vegetables and the other things that came with the meat.
Oh yeah, you can't eat most
We
of
were
the stuff
we were
with the
eating.
seafood.
Well, no, not everything had fish oil in it. You just don't. You just don't.
eat other
You just don't like most things.
Yeah, I don't like most things. No, my weekend catch up. I played a lot of 2K, and then I cleaned my car, and that's really about it. I think on the way to the Korean barbecue, it was raining and foggy, so I know I didn't see exactly how it went down. Like I'm now I'm thinking about like all the, I mean, like, what'd you say? The hormone, not like the adrenaline is gone or anything like that. So now I'm trying to think like how I could have handled myself better in this situation. And I wish I'm trying to like recollect like frame by frame what happened, but the only thing I remember seeing is the guy falling down because I don't remember him. So what happened was I saw a guy get hit on the way to the Korean barbecue for Bria's birthday, and he got hit by a car. And I didn't get to see him get hit by a car. All I just see him fall down. There's a car. There's a big van in front of me, and the guy gets out of the car, so I get out of the car, and we just go see the guy, and he is in like horrendous shape. Like his ankle's broken. He's crying. He wants to get up. We tell him to stay down. During that time, when I wish what I would have done something differently was I wish I would have called Ucky. And Ucky could have been a translator for the guy who was Hispanic who actually saw everything. He would have had a better view of everything. Oh. And he could have. I wish we could have had something better for the
police didn't have a.
So what happened?
They weren't able to speak
No.
a very common language that somebody should be able to.
No,
I feel like there should be. If you got two officers patrolling any city in America, I feel like one of them maybe should know Spanish.
You gotta roll the dice.
Yeah, you gotta roll the dice.
It's in Indiana.
It's Indiana too, but so no one knew.
Around where it happened, Pendleton.
Yeah, well, none of the cops and none of the people are like. Also, people are like, people when the guy was on the ground, people were still driving nearby. So like a lot of us were like trying to hover around him so no one like he doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure other people were like. He was the only Hispanic guy there, and I'm trying to like communicate with him. It's hard for me because I have very basic, knowledge about Spanish, and like the other guy didn't have much. And in that situation, I wish I would have called Ucky. And when I was talking to the guy who was on the ground, I was talking to him like because he kept on wanting to get up, and he was in so much pain, and I didn't know how to handle it. I wouldn't how I would have wanted to handle it, and I was trying to be like more like a drill sergeant, motivational coach type of a person. I was like, bro, you got this. Dude, you don't want to get up. I promise you, this is the toughest pain. I wish I would have been more human about it,
Talk to like a coach.
That sounds pretty. I mean,
I wish I was like talking to like think about your kids, think about your wife, because he was married and stuff. But I was more about more motivational to him. But
I mean that's not inappropriate.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sure in this it's like, who's this motherfucker? Right. I'm like, my leg is broken. I got hit by a car.
I would rather that kind of speak than some stranger just be like, think about your wife and kids, man. It's like,
okay.
I would have thought that would be more weird.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
I feel like you went about it the right
way.
I would have used Google Translate.
Oh, yeah.
See, I didn't think about that shit. And on top of that, so a lot of us were in panic mode.
Yeah.
And so we should have called 911 immediately. But we assumed a lot of people called 911 and no one called 911.
Crowd effect.
And we called 911. But luckily, I mean, it took them like, I applaud the paramedics. It took them like a while to get there. But when they got there, bro, they were like a NASCAR unit, like changing tires. Like they were boom, 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 getting in and out. And it was really cool to see them like actually work how, in an intense environment, especially when we all over here freaking out in the situation and not how to handle ourselves. Like, we were panicking too. So, but yeah, that was heavy shit. It was weird because like, yeah, I really not much else. I just hope the person who hit him is caught. If he's not caught, I hope he gets the worst fucking kind of cancer. Like, I really do.
Not the worst kind.
Yeah, because like, I hope he gets caught. Unfortunately, I feel like he's not gonna get caught because we told the cop like it was a red one at one point, and then we told the cop was a black car. Again, the barrier was difficult to get that going, and it was raining, so any smudges or anything he would have in his car, it would have been washed away.
Yeah, if it's that kind, it's the rain that could really cause a problem, because I know, and like if it's just like a fender bender hit and run, they're not gonna give a shit about looking for this guy. But like somebody got hit, I feel like they would actually try to follow the path of the car through like security cameras and business cameras and street cameras. But it was raining, and that could very much obstruct the view. So it is likely the person could get away. Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone get hit by a car?
I got a fucking not a person. No, I actually, I mean, like besides like online videos, like there's that one video of that one person that like just drove through like a bike race.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know? Like
yeah.
I've seen.
No, I mean like in person.
No, not in person. That would that would cause some therapy visits for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
But yeah, no, I got
Sorry.
I got into a fender bender that was a hit and run in that exact same area. And
That sounds right.
And they got away with it.
Yeah. I saw a girl get hit by a car one time. It's not funny, but it looks very. It's a cartoonish thing to happen.
I
to me.
imagine it's like Grand Theft Auto.
Low-key,
It is because like it's like you just don't get hit. You also get dragged.
Sometimes, yeah. This lady got hit into the air.
Anything ragdolling, like I get.
Yeah,
I know
she
what
got
you mean.
Ragdoll.
I know what you mean. Like there is like just the physics of it. You're just like, oh,
Dude, sure, like it was. It's so shocking. Like when you see it. She was coming across the street. There was this old white lady in front of me, and I don't know what she was doing. She just wasn't paying attention. But like the lady's pushing her stroller. She's got her kid with her. All I see is she pushes the
stroller out of the way.
Stroller out of the way.
Thank God.
What a hero! Damn.
I see her body go flipping in the sky. It's not funny. And then I see the lady that was driving the old lady. She like pulls off into a ditch basically.
Did she stop?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, good. At least she stopped.
Yeah, everything was all good. She was actually fine. Like it was kind of wild.
That she was fine.
Bruh. Yeah, resilient. Like
Well, there is like a science to it. I don't know which way it goes, but like when you're in that kind of like trauma, like when you're getting like thrown, I don't know if I think you're supposed to just loosen your body.
yeah, you're like technically getting ragdolled.
Yeah, because if you stiffen up and you impact, you're likely to break
more.
bones.
Yeah.
Like so, I think you're supposed to kind of just like.
But in that moment, it's hard to like get loose. Like it happens just like that. You know what I mean?
What I'm impressed is she had the only time she made the decision just like
that's just pure instincts right there. That's just pure like mothering instincts right there.
Dude, that's one of my worst fears is like I don't mind people that drive motorcycles, like do what you do, but like man, anytime I'm near one, I'm just like I'm hyper focused. Like that's my worst fear.
Yeah, motorcycles.
Motorcycle, like hitting one or them swerving into me, and like I just like dude. That's like that.
Speaking of motorcycles.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I got this scar right here on my wrist. We have gotten hit. Me, my sister, and my uncle were in an accident in India. He was picking us up from school, and he had a bike. So it was the three of us on a bike. And in India, traffic signs are a suggestion.
Straight up.
Anything on the road, lanes, anything. Everything is a suggestion.
Okay.
It's lawless. It doesn't matter. Like the red lights don't matter. It's just whoever. At least that's the way it used to be. I don't know what it is now. But like, so we're it's trafficked up. So it wasn't like a high speed impact, but we still got hit. So it's trafficked up. There's this guy. He's like driving for somebody. Like indentured servitude is still a thing there. So like back in the day, people had like drivers and stuff. So you can tell this guy like driving for somebody. So he's like looking back and talking to the people, but he's like driving. So my uncle's like, is he going? Is he not going? Is he going? So he like decides to go. And right when my uncle decides to go, the fucking car hits him and like launches us off the thing. And this was in a construction site. So like,
damn.
So my sister, she was wearing my uncle's like jacket, so she was wrapped up in the leather jacket. So she like got out with like we all really got out with scrapes and bruises, but like I got tossed into like the rocks.
Oh,
and like I have like a scar here.
Damn.
My leg was kind of, I didn't break anything, but like yeah, I got a little fucked up from that. So yeah, okay, yeah, wow, memory unlocked. Look at that.
Hard to break things.
Right. I remember you saying about like a motorcycle getting hit. So I remember seeing. I was in Miami and I was getting out of Shake Shack, and I saw a motorcycle get hit by a car, and like it was like weird as fuck because like that guy was sliding for a minute. Like you saw where he got hit and where he landed. I was like, I can't believe he was able to slide that far, but that guy was sliding for a minute, like for a minute.
You get a lot of momentum. Speaking of
Yeah.
It reminds me. It reminds me of the opening sequence of is it Zombieland? Is that the movie? What the movie's called? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Where the opening sequence where everybody's like slow motion and the zombies and the one woman gets like launched out of her car and she just like face plants and she's just like, oh god, like people getting dragged.
I saw a dude fall off his motorcycle right in front of my apartment.
Damn!
Outside, he at least had his helmet on, but like. He was just embarrassed.
Dude, that's the thing is like I see people
with no helmets
riding motorcycles, no helmets. They're in like shorts and a tank top. I'm like, dude, it's like no matter what type of vehicle you're driving, getting into an accident is a matter of when, not if.
Yeah.
You can be.
Don't be saying that. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Buddy, your car is dents on it right now. Like,
shut the fuck up.
Like, don't even. Okay, like it's not a matter of like you being you could be the best driver in the world, but you can't account for other people. So it's just like if you're gonna do it, like fucking. I would never have that level of confidence where I'm doing anything without the fucking proper. Everything, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like, don't you want to wear isn't that like part of the whole thing? Is like you get to wear like cool,
like super cool leather stuff.
You know, you get to wear like cool, super cool shit. Dude.
I bet it's so hot though. That's why probably people don't want to wear it.
I feel like when you have all the wind blowing again. Well, I guess I wouldn't know though. I do. I'm curious.
Yeah. I've never worn one, so I don't know. But moving along. You know what? Just happened this week? A big NBA trade happened. You guys probably don't know about the Portland Blazers. Damian Lillard got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks.
What's that mean?
That just means another superstar got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, who created a super team. And this guy who got traded,
so the Bucks are good.
The Bucks are good, and the guy who got traded, his whole stitch and like his I guess his biggest stitch in the league was like, I'm never gonna go to a super team to win a title. I'm never, I'm different than those other guys.
Oh, he wanted to like be on like a not good team and bring them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
but then he goes to a super.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. He was supposed to go to Miami.
Wow.
He ended up going to. He ended up going, but he made a killer.
Milwaukee. This nigga chose to go to Milwaukee
over Miami.
Over Miami.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
But he's
I mean, the coastal regions are gonna be in trouble soon. So
he should get the time in while he can. He should went to
Milwaukee's the next Miami. Is what I keep hearing.
I'm gonna try to
the Midwest. The Midwest is gonna be popping.
We're popping already, bro.
Yeah,
people are flooding in. It's like get out of here.
Yeah,
leave.
So Damian Lillard, he's also a rapper. Okay.
Oh shit! Is he a good rapper?
He's also a good rapper. Like he is actually talented. He's talented. He's actually really good. And he also put out a song.
Is he super?
Shit.
And I'm gonna see if I could play it. 1 second.
Who's he signed with?
He didn't sign with anybody.
Well, I mean, there's we could. It's fine.
We could get hit for copyright, right? Okay, then never mind. I don't want to do that.
I mean, it's
No.
But yeah, well, we can look it up.
Yeah, you look it up, but he it's really good. I was impressed by how lyrically good he is.
What's his rap name?
Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar?
Yeah.
Like Dom Dollar?
Yeah.
That's
Because his nickname is Dame and he's, you know.
yeah, but like I mean, I can see it if he doesn't know about Dom Dollar, but if he does know about Dom Dollar,
I don't think he knows about Dom because Dom Dollar's in a different genre.
Yeah, but he's a pretty big
He
name.
has to.
Dom Dollar.
Do you know Dom Dollar? You listen to electronic music, so
Yeah.
you do listen to electronic music?
Yeah,
I just feel okay. I mean, like if you, it's a fine name, it's fine. But like, I feel like somebody in this camp would have been like, oh, it's kind of like Dom Dollar. Like, if I made a name and it was like one letter away from somebody.
But this is how it's spelled.
I gotta pick a different.
It's DAME and then dollar like that. It's the difference.
It's very, it's one letter from Dom Dollar.
I think he's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I just
he's a basketball player. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, remember when Kobe put out a hit?
No.
Didn't Kobe drop a song?
Kobe did not drop a song. He did drop a song, but it was not a hit.
Bro.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a hit.
I want to go to one of Shaq's set, dude. He's actually really good.
Yeah,
So Shaq is good.
He's actually insanely good. Yeah. I didn't know before basketball, like he did music. Like,
so he was a rapper. You know that he didn't do like electronic music.
No,
he was into like music production and like he would make beats.
Oh yeah.
So because I think for everybody when he transitioned to that, it's like what? But like no one knows like that's his roots are actually in there.
Bro, I had his CDs.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I had a Kazam CD, bro.
What?
I had the Shaq CD. Had the Shaq shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, Shaq shoes. I had the Shaq shoes.
I do want to check out one of his sets because I follow him on Instagram now, and there was I think he was playing in Miami, and I don't know if it was Miami, but it was some place where like the caption was like, I heard people don't like EDM music here, so I did like ease him into it, and he's playing this like just like a dancey kind of bop, and then just transitions into a hard ass like fucking drop, and people are just like, whoa, like, it was pretty cool.
In other sports news, Taylor Swift. What is her name?
Taylor Swift.
Swift.
No, yeah. we should have let him get going.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, Taylor Swift, dude. Yeah, shifting on TikTok. She was the one who started it. Taylor Swift. Yeah, we're shifties.
Anyways, Taylor
Swift.
She is off the market with Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
and
I heard she's really gonna blow his career up. I heard he's gonna really benefit from.
Yeah, there's this TikTok trend,
which is not untrue.
I don't know about this. I think he has a lot more clout
than Taylor Swift.
He's won 2 Super Bowl rings. Two Super Bowl rings. He is one of the best tight ends in the league. He's actually better than the greatest tight end was Tony Gonzalez. He's already better than him on the same team.
How much does it cost to see him?
What do you mean? No, he doesn't. He doesn't charge. He doesn't do the charge.
He can't because he can't.
Well, if I want to see Taylor Swift, it's $1,500 minimum for the nosebleed seats, my guy. Like,
as power levels go, she is over $1 million.
I'll tell you what. I heard about Taylor Swift like more than a decade ago. I'm hearing about this man's name today
because you don't know sports.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know Taylor Swift's music
and so doesn't more than probably half the country. So you're objectively wrong that he's got more clout than Taylor Swift. you gotta shift into perspective here.
They said she had a concert where the crowd was chanting so loud and smacking the ground so loud that it caused an earthquake.
You know, I
for real.
It was like a 2 point something.
Here's the thing. I might get hate for this, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I like Taylor Swift. Okay, I watched the video where it like goes through like how elaborate her marketing is and how like interactive she is with her fandom and stuff, and that's really cool. But the thing is, I feel like being at an actual Taylor Swift concert because everyone is so like passionate about her. Because I've seen like videos like people really want to sing along to the songs. I just feel like I wouldn't be able to enjoy the show because everybody would be like,
singing.
You know, I just feel
you'd be hearing everyone is awful singing.
I feel like it'd be annoying.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be a little annoying, especially if I'm paying like $2,000 for a ticket. Y'all better shut the fuck up and let me watch
100%. I agree with you.
But also, if I paid $2,000 for a ticket,
you see, it goes both ways.
I'm gonna enjoy myself.
It goes both exactly, and that's and that's the issue.
That sucks. Just sit in the front.
But I do want to honestly. I would like to see a concert because I've heard like there's no like how there's like a transitional period between songs where like the artist like kind of gets a break to like catch their breath. Dude, I heard Taylor Swift is like it starts and it doesn't stop.
She just bangs the whole album out.
Like it just for hours, like it's just straight through.
For real? That's crazy. That's impressive.
Dude,
I kinda hear that
musicians
about
are athletes, dude. Like people that tour and stuff, like they're athletes. Like Beyonce, like all those, dude, they're fucking athletes.
Bro, Bruno Mars. I think Bruno Mars puts on the coldest show.
I would love to, dude.
That's how I want to see.
Bruno is a vibe. He's one of my favorite vibes.
Shelby was just telling us out there. She said that he's like hardcore performer.
For real? Let's go.
That's my
musicians. They're dancing with instruments and everything.
Any day I wake up feeling good, dude, I put on 24 karat. I'm just like 24 karat. It's just like that's feel yourself music. That's confidence music.
So another sports news. This just happened recently. Chandler Jones. Me and Mickey, you already talked about this. And we're going to talk about mental health in a little bit. Chandler Jones, the defensive end for the Las Vegas Raiders. He is going through a manic episode right now, and his manic he's a high profile athlete too, not just like a bench warmer or anything like that. He's getting paid top dollars. He is having a manic episode, and he's putting his manic episodes out there on live stream essentially, so everyone's concerned about him.
He's putting them on live stream.
Yeah, so he goes on Instagram and goes on rants, and he's in a manic episode when he's going on these rants. He makes accusations about people calling another NFL player doing some inappropriate things to girls, accusations, just people that you don't need to hear like you wouldn't expect accusations for, like the out of bounds kind of stuff. And I feel like mental health needs to be taken care of a little bit more seriously in the NFL world. Yeah, sure. Because think about this. He's most likely, I'm not going to say most likely because I don't know for sure, but like if he's in a manic episode, he must be some borderline bipolar or something like that. And top of that, you're going to get hit in your head with all these concussions. Mm-hmm. And what frustrated me with the most was like the team said he's not allowed to come in the facility anymore. And he's not getting paid. So like I feel like he should still be able to get paid, because like even if you get hurt, you still get paid. But they put him on a non-football injury list, so he's not going to get any game checks, and that's what he's really frustrated about. It's like, let me play, I'm be able to play, and he and I could see not letting him play, but I feel like you should be able to pay him. So he could take care of his mental health.
Yeah. So that's
because he's not allowed to.
That's a gray area.
Because I understand
he's got enough money to where he should have been taking care of his mental health. Like, is he just off of his meds?
I don't know much about it. This was just an article I read last night.
I don't disagree with them keeping him from the facility.
Because whatever he's been saying, they can't have them backing and representing. Basically.
I don't agree. I do agree with them not letting him play either. Like if it's truly like that bad, then
no, don't let him play, but pay him.
But why? He's not playing football.
But so there's people who don't play, but they still get paid. Like you're on the bench, you still get paid. Just bench him.
But they're not saying malicious things on the internet.
But they are right. Like it is a non-football injury. Mm-hmm. I mean, unless he can prove, be like, my mental condition is because I took too many.
How about if it worsened? Like he had an.
Yeah, if it's.
I mean, the thing is, dude, like it's like mental illness is a huge problem worldwide, but it's like it is everybody's responsibility and it is nobody's responsibility. In a dark sense, because like it's happening to you, and if you are so far gone that like you're not able to help yourself, then I do agree that like friends and family need to like step in. But yeah, like Spidey said, I'm sure, like, even though he's not getting paid for these games, I'm sure he's not hurting for money. Like, he has the somebody around him should recognize what's going down and step in. And I would say, like, being part of a team and like a coach and stuff, like, even though like he's saying some really wild things, I do agree that the human thing to do would still be to like give him help, get him resources like doctors or whatever, but as far as him not being allowed on the facility or allowed to play, that's completely valid, because like when people are in that state of mind, they're unpredictable, and it's like he could end up doing something bad that ends up hurting himself or others. And if it's to the point where like the public is like, yeah, so like I don't know what the people around, like immediately around him, are doing, but somebody needs to step in.
So to put in context, we kind of know more about his family too, because you guys know John Jones, the UFC fighter. That's his brother.
John Jones to me, I'm thinking DC Marvel.
John Jones, he's a UFC champion. Also, Arthur Jones used to play for the Colts, but he has good people around him. I hope he takes care of himself. My biggest concern is I don't want his mental health to get worsened. So like I hope he has help, but I also felt like he doesn't have to play to get paid. Just bench him, get him money. And the reason, and I agree with you, not having him in the facility makes sense. Like I'm agreeing with you. My thing was like if he's around friends or people he's familiar with, maybe that would also help him too.
Not necessarily, man, because like it's again in that state of mind, I just don't think that you're able to help yourself. And I don't think he's going to take himself to anybody because, like, if he's in a manic state of mind, then paranoia is probably, like, a big part of that. And I don't think he's going... at this point, somebody needs to care enough to take him somewhere because he's not going to do it himself.
Or at least take this nigga's Instagram away.
So I think that's what they should just take his Instagram away. They did try to take him. The Las Vegas Police Department took him to the mental institution and injected him, but then he was released afterwards. And he said he didn't know when he got injected with and all that.
What did they inject him with?
He doesn't know.
Probably some...
What?
So that's why I was concerned too. I was like, man, they just injected.
I mean,
right now, we need to question that back up.
Well, no, I mean, look, he's manic, so like for him, he's probably saying he doesn't know, but like they can't just like I'm sure they told him, but he was probably just like fucking fighting and not listening. Like there's no way because like again, it's unfortunate that they had to like forcibly take him there, but like it does get to that point, and I'm sure what it was like I'm sure it was something to like help him like fucking relax or calm down or like fall asleep or something, because like that's another big part of mania is like he's probably not sleeping, like he's probably been up for like a week straight, so like it was probably just something to put him out,
So that, I mean, winter is coming, so that's why my next is mental health is coming.
Boy.
It's I know mental health is important this month. It's on May, but it should be important every month, especially in the winter months.
You got to get ahead of it.
Yeah. So, what are some proactive things we could do for the winter to help us with our mental health? What do you guys? Some of the things you guys do,
bro?
I love winter sports.
It's tough.
Winter sports.
For me, it's almost like an overnight change. Like I'm fine and I'm productive and I'm living my life. I've also had some like external factors, like some bad news here and there, that's mitigating that. But like even if it wasn't, I just feel like one day I just wake up and I'm like, well, winter mind has activated, and it's just like you start to feel like just a lead weight. Like I just don't want to do anything. And I think as soon as you recognize that, having a dog helps, because like I have to go out of my house to go take a walk. Like I don't have a choice in that, so that helps a lot. If you don't have a pet, then I would suggest just go outside, especially if it's like sunny. Like it's about, if you live in the Midwest, like we're literally in the Depression Belt, in a geographical region that has been named the Depression Belt, because it gets cloudy and we don't see sun for like a while. So these last few days of sun, if you see it and you're feeling down, just like go outside, take a walk. If you have a pet, that's going to be easier. If you don't, then you do have to have a little bit of discipline to like push yourself to go do stuff, because like it's very easy to sit around and lay around. Limit your screen time on your phone, your devices. That's another big one for me, is like week after week my phone's like, hey, you watched your phone like 8 more hours this week. It's like I just feel like the next message is gonna be like, you okay, bud? Hey, bud. Like, it's like you spent the entire week 168 hours just nonstop. Yeah, so limit screen time and go do stuff.
Also, you mean limit screen time also with other screens, like like TVs, video games, iPads, or just so phone?
It's hard to say, because video games can also be like a fun escape. I think everything in moderation. I love playing. I'm loving Baldur's Gate right now. I could sink so many hours into Baldur's Gate, but again, it's the same thing. Like if you're spending 8 hours playing a video game, then it's like the same thing. Like your body hasn't moved, you haven't had any activity. Just try to, get the unhealthy snacks out of your house. Buy like, almonds and nuts and stuff, like trail mix. Just little changes. Drink more water. Get rid of them energy drinks. Drink a cup of coffee to get your caffeine fix. But like, drink water, healthy snacks. Force yourself to go outside, take a walk. Buy a puzzle or some kind of hands-on activity.
Yes, that's the one. That's key.
Buy something hands-on, something that you can.
Oh my God.
Something that can busy your mind and you can physically be involved with.
At North Mass border, which for me in winter, I do a lot more indoor climbing, which I do a lot of indoor climbing anyway. There is it's like a 3D labyrinth. It's like a dome with a maze inside, and you have a starting point with a little rolling ball, and you just.
I want one of those.
That is the most entertaining thing.
For real, I want to see this. I've never seen something like
I'll see if I can fuck around and get one.
Because you can buy one where I think you have to like build it first.
That'd be sick too.
And then you can.
That would be pretty fun.
So what are you doing? You just trying to move the ball around in the thing?
Yeah, it's like a fixed path. You trying to roll it down.
Yeah, it's just like it's cool. It's
but
cool.
it go like you'll end up twisting it all the way around to try to get through the entire.
Wow.
I have a couple of puzzles. I bought this 3D puzzle of an Iron Man helmet at dude, it's funny. Like anytime I have to shop for my niece or nephew, like go buy presents for them, I always end up buying something for myself because I'm in the toy store and I'm just like I remember this place. This is kind of cool. Oh yeah, this seems appropriate enough for myself. And then I bought a Neon Genesis model at PopCon that I'm gonna build too. I might stream myself building that. I don't know yet.
I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna stream reading The Last Ronin.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be sick, dude. If you do voices and stuff, yeah, we could probably set that up.
That shit would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, one thing, maybe try getting like lights. There are lights out there, mood lights or not mood lights. So I don't know what they call it, but
I think it's called a
moonlight.
Is it a mood light?
I don't know, but it's a light that it actually gives you like vitamin D.
Happy lamp.
Happy lamp.
Happy lamp. Those do work. It seems silly, but it's like it's not a lamp to actually produce a source of light. It's not like a functional lamp. It's just something you turn on and have it maybe in your peripheral vision, but somewhere where it's like actually shining on you.
Kind of mimics the sun for you.
Yeah.
I super like. I love the winter for the silence that comes with it when I'm outside. Like it's just dead ass quiet. It's really crisp air. And
Well, I have tinnitus, so I can't enjoy quiet anymore.
Oh yeah. So like with that though, like even so, sometimes like my ears will start ringing, and I just focus in on that ringing, and it. I mean, not only goes away, but like it feels like my brain is like throbbing and humming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. As long as we get like snow, like that brings me back. As long as
I'm surprised snow brings you back.
as long as it's cold and pretty,
Yeah.
But if it's just cold and wet and just, dude, I hate rain in general, but rain in the winter, like cold rain,
Yeah.
I just. I think it's like I'm getting a psych evaluation to see if I'm like on the spectrum or not, because I feel like I have some like texture things, and unsolicited wetness is one of them. Like I don't want to be wet when I'm not prepared. Like like a showers, hot tubs, swimming pools, lakes, all that's good.
But natural rain weather.
But it's like you wake up and it's like, well, you got to walk to your car and you're gonna get a little wet in the process.
Yeah.
I think if you wanted me to commit violence, that's
That's it.
that's the moment where I am susceptible to doing something on the ground.
Uncle bucket on Mickey when he walks out of his
I
apartment.
swear to God, just start swinging.
Just soggy socks beating your ass.
Oh shit!
That's funny. I also hate soggy socks.
Man, all right. Well, so we get segue into the Expanse. So we've been working on Expanse promo for about a month now. And
No, but more than that.
a little bit more?
Way
Like
more than that. 'cause
6
it's-
weeks?
It's 2 weeks between episodes.
Yeah,
And then we're
five.
like more like 2 months.
2 months. 2 months now. 2 months now. We just finished our last episode. It was a crazy run. We all got to different stories, so definitely check that video out. It'll be released hopefully here shortly.
Yeah, there were 5 episodes. Me and Pat played on Twitch, so our episode 1 gameplay might be gone by now, but like there's a few gameplays that are, well, we saved it, so we might pop them up online on our gaming channel. But yeah, it was really awesome. First of all, I was going to play the game regardless because it's The Expanse, but we actually got sponsored by Telltale to do it, and it started with us being asked to go to LA to play it early, which was we basically played episode 1 early.
Okay.
But it was pre-alpha, so there were some graphical things. But yeah, so we just played all 5 episodes, and we did a little review video about all of them, and it was so good. If you are a fan of The Expanse, you're going to love the game because it's a flawless prequel that leads just right into the show, and everything is canon, and it just fits so well with the world. And hopefully that gets people intrigued enough to watch the show, and hopefully it gets intrigued people enough to read the books, because that's the best way.
My biggest goal from this, hopefully it gets intrigued enough so like Amazon buys more, do more movies, do more shows, another game. I just want more expanse content.
I doubt it, because the prop auction happened already.
Yeah, you're right.
They sold everything.
I know nothing about The Expanse.
Dude, it's probably I think it's the best sci-fi. Period.
I agree with him.
So I can play the Telltale and then basically jump to the books of the series.
It leads right into the series. So if honestly, you'll probably I would say play the game, because it'd be interesting for you to be like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then as the show goes on, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then after you're done with the show, go back and play the game again, and you'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah,
it's so good. Yeah, play the game. You don't need to know anything about the show to play the game. You'll enjoy it more if you've seen the show, but like it leads right into like episode 1 essentially.
Nice. And you could get the game on Steam, Xbox One, and PlayStation as well.
Epic Store,
not Steam. Okay.
Yeah, Epic Store.
Epic Store,
Xbox, PlayStation. Check it out. If you again, like if you're like Spidey, you don't know anything about The Expanse. It's just like it's not one to be missed. I feel like The Expanse was good enough that if somehow it got the Game of Thrones level eyes on it, that it could have been a worldwide phenomenon. Like it's that fucking good. Yeah. It's the most realistic and plausible look into the future, where you're like, yeah, that's pretty much exactly is probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
So
and no, I did not win the auction. I bid on so many things, but the thing about auctions is all the action takes place in like the last hour.
What were you trying to win? What was it?
Dude, I had a bunch of stuff. First, it started with the Rocinante chairs, because they were at like $900, which is a lot. But like at the end, they were like in like $5,000. I had bid on Julie Mao's Scopuli uniform. I'd bid on some drummer outfits. I bid on pretty much everything. I had bid on like at least like 20 different things, hoping to get something. And then in the last hour, motherfucker was like,
you know what's happened is there's snipers out there using snipe bots and just getting that shit.
I think I learned a lot. Like, I'm not gonna give a shit about it, because I was like closely following the auction every single day, and it's like it doesn't matter.
The last day's all that matters.
Yeah, if you know about the auction, the last 5 hours is the only thing that matters. Just get in there, and that's your best chance to win. You don't need to pay attention to it. Because man, it's crazy, dude. The Julie Mao costume, I thought I was gonna win that because nobody had bid on it at all the whole time, and it was only like $250, and I was like, okay, and no one was bidding on it at all until the last day, and it jumped all the way to like $1,500. I was just like, man, you guys are assholes. I want give me something. I want something.
They knew what they were doing.
But yeah,
NormieCon is next week.
Oh man, that is next week.
It's next week.
That's just coming quick.
Yeah. So some of y'all might be seeing y'all next week.
Yes, we are going to see some of you guys next week, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who's coming? Is anyone in the chat coming to NormieCon? You guys gonna be here? Anybody here?
Yeah. If you're in the chat and you're coming to NormieCon, sound off. This is NormieCon 4. And,
Damn, NormieCon 4.
It's gonna be a really good time. I'm pretty excited. It's always a good time. Past NormieCon, we can't talk about anything or give anything specifically, but like for next year and beyond, we got some big things brewing. But as for this year, yes, NormieCon, we're gonna be in downtown. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, we got some.
I'm super excited. I can't wait for some coop, man.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff planned. It's always just it's. I don't even know if I would really call it a con. It's just kind of a chance to. It's more of a. It's like a mix between a meetup and a con. We kind of just.
Yeah, we kind of chill.
We kind of just chill. We kind of chill, play board games, eat food, talk
about TV
hang
shows.
out. Just have a good time. And then outside of the, con hours, there's plenty to do in the city. and downtown is the best part of Indiana. So
Yeah.
that's the one thing, dude. Honestly, our downtown is pretty awesome. It's
fun.
small, it's humble, but it's organized, and we got trash cans.
There are things that I'm realizing, like people that have, if Indiana is like their first visit into the Midwest, they will just have no idea. Like someone will come here and think Goodfellas is like an Indiana's thing. You know what I mean? Like that is an impressive spot, but it's just like, oh, what the fuck is it doing here?
What is it doing here?
You know what I mean?
Yats was an Indiana thing for a while.
For real?
Right? We've got our different like speakeasies and this, that, the other. Like, it is a pretty cool city, man.
Yeah.
We got, it's
got some things.
It's a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah, yeah, a lot.
You could be young here, and it's a serviceable city.
Yeah. Back when we were young, it wasn't serviceable.
Boy,
No. With all the construction they're doing now, though, like they're supposed to be done in the next 3 years.
There
Like
was
this city's gonna be booming.
nothing to do here.
All right. So guess what, guys?
What
We're going to tier list today.
Tier
You know
list?
what?
Yeah, we're tier listing today.
What are we tier list?
We're tier listing football movies.
Oh.
All
The
right.
Titans, number 1.
haven't
Waterboy,
seen-
number 2. Fucking.
I haven't seen a lot of them.
Nah, I haven't either. I don't think.
You haven't? All right. So I'm going to name some movies and let me know if you've seen it. Any given Sunday.
Oh, wait. So what are we doing the tier list as an A, B, C, D, E, like S tier? Like,
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, okay.
ABCD, yes here. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna name some movies. All right.
Okay.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
up there.
that's S tier.
Yeah, it's top.
Okay.
That's got to be S tier.
The Replacements.
Ooh, I'll give that
Can
A
you
tier.
remind me the synopsis?
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves
Replacements.
comes in. There's like a football strike.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves and like the B team basically comes
Yep,
in.
yep.
Play.
I don't remember.
And he's a beast.
I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. And because I don't remember a lot. I just remember I liked it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in.
I'm giving it A.
I'm giving it an A because
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
literally
go A.
one of my favorite football movies. I have a lot of favorite
What-
movies,
what
but I've
keep-
seen this a lot.
What keeps it from being S?
Honestly,
not
for me,
memorable.
it'll be S tier, but I don't think it's mainstream enough to be S tier because I don't think
Yeah.
you guys. Because like I think a lot like the reason I liked it a lot because it motivated me. Man, maybe I could play football too.
I thought it was a fun movie.
It was a fun
Yeah,
movie.
I'll
But it
give.
wasn't.
Yeah, I'll agree with the A.
A
Yeah.
okay. How about Any Given Sunday? This is the Al Pacino movie.
Never saw that
Oh
one.
man, I don't know if I've seen this one.
You haven't?
I haven't.
Al Pacino. I think my dad saw it. I might have. Yeah, I don't think I don't.
This is definitely S tier.
I remember having the movie and never watching it.
I mean, if Pacino's in it, it's very likely it's S tier.
It's S tier.
You know, so I'll trust your word on that. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna put it in NA.
All right. NA.
Non-applicable.
Okay. How about Blindside?
Well, it's a fraud. So going to the F.
Haven't
now.
seen it, and yeah, I'm gonna have to give that F.
It's a goddamn
no-
lie.
No shade to Sandra Bullock or anybody that like made the movie, but yeah, that's a F.
That's enough.
That's a F.
It was one of my favorite movies. No longer
I
one
heard
of
it
my
was
favorite
good.
movies.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
It was.
but unfortunately.
All right.
Well written.
This is a memory unlock. All right. All right. Facing the Giants.
Facing the Giants?
Oh no, Little Giants. Little Giants.
Oh,
Little Giants.
Little
Oh,
Giants.
man.
Little Giants.
With the
Oh,
kids?
Yeah.
Was that a Disney movie?
Low key, it was one of those. It was like the same with Air Bud, which
Yeah.
is also a football movie.
No, I mean, okay, was Air Bud football or
Basketball.
He was
Bro,
basketball.
Air Bud was everything. He played
I
football.
know, but like
at
his
some point.
original.
Original
sport,
basketball.
you know?
Yeah, basketball.
Air
All
Bud
right.
is that fucking jock that just played all the sports and it's like, all right, buddy, we get it. You know,
Bro,
it's like,
yeah. Someone's gonna broke
it's like
his dog's
yeah, I'm
ankles.
playing baseball, but we got track and field coming up, so I'm gonna have to run doubles. And like, all right,
Ain't
buddy.
no way.
All right, buddy, we get it. All right.
All right. So where we putting Little Giants?
I don't. Again, I don't remember much about it. I'll put it in B because I'm sure it's wholesome, but
Yeah.
it's probably not
Yeah.
good.
I'm saying B
you know.
simply because I remember it not being a great movie, but I remember it being a movie for the age that I was.
It's wholesome.
Yeah.
You know,
It's wholesome.
We'll give it a wholesome B.
How about The Longest Yard? This is the Adam Sandler the
dude.
prison movie.
Ooh, I love that movie.
I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah.
Because Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler is always at least an A for me, but I don't know.
He's not S tier.
It's hard to give. There's a few You're like Happy Gilmore. That's fucking S, dude. That's an S tier movie.
I don't know. Happy Gilmore's still funny.
For real?
Yeah, I
Happy
don't know. I'd
Gilmore.
have to see it again.
See, this is
Happy Madison was my favorite. Billy Madison.
Yeah, wait.
Adam
Billy Madison might be
Sandler
hooked in
is
that.
gonna be one of those things for me as an adult, where like by the time it's like those movies are really problematic, I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up, they're great.
But you know what? I did go see him live.
I'm an
Like, I do
ally,
like
but I
Adam
love
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
I love
so
Adam
fuck
Sandler,
off.
bro. I love him.
Nah,
dude's
Adam
hilarious.
Sandler's not problematic. He's just like he's not as funny as, but I don't know. He's a legend, bro. That's
He's a legend, but you don't like his new movies.
yeah. Okay, Jack and Jill. Come on,
Jack and Jill was good.
Jack and
Okay,
Jill's not good.
every okay. Look, you can only be a true fan of somebody if you're willing to say, "Hey, that was dog shit.
That was a bad one.
That
bro.
was bad. Don't do that again." Okay, and then you know what he did? He went to Uncut Gems. And it's like switching it up. I love it.
How about
I like
Grown Ups?
it. Huh?
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups is good.
Trash.
You didn't like Grown Ups?
I love Grown Ups.
I think it
I like
was.
it for what it is.
Yeah, it's not foo-foo.
I think it's again, it's in that transitional period where like all of these comedians that are in it, they know what the movie is. They're like, yeah, we're here for a paycheck. It's like they weren't. It was at the point in their career where they don't have to try anymore, and like it's just like them just being on screen is the joke, and there's no effort in the new age movies, not just from Sandler but from all of those guys,
Okay.
even David Spade, like everybody.
All right, another movie. You ready?
Yeah,
Not grilled. Gridiron Gang.
I don't know if I
Oh,
saw
is
this
this the one with the
one.
rock?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I saw.
I like
this
that
one.
one. That was fun.
that was a good one, right?
Damn, will I S tier it?
I'm S tiering that one.
I really think so. 'Cause
That's an S tier.
The soundtrack was damn near cold too. Like
I don't know if I've seen this.
You need to watch that one. That's really good. That's S tier.
it's kind of like what
it
the
could be a
longest yard
memory
wanted
unlocked.
to be.
Yeah. Yes. If the Longest Yard was more real, like not comedy, more
Yeah.
drama, it would have been like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Longest Yard was fun. I just remember, did Nelly get like speared?
Yeah, because Goldberg's in it.
Yeah. I remember what a wrestler was. I was gonna say Kevin
Dude.
Nash, but it was Goldberg.
All
I
right.
want to see Goldberg and stuff.
How about the OG? This is one of my favorites. Waterboy.
Oh,
tier.
S tier.
S tier, right?
S tier.
Even though it's common, it's got to be
Yeah.
S tier,
Absolutely.
right?
And again, it's probably another movie that doesn't hold up if we go
No.
back to watch it. But that's
Double
Waterboy is S tier.
Double S tier.
Waterboy is absolute S tier.
All right. Now this is an old ass movie. This is Rudy. Have you guys seen Rudy?
Yeah.
I have heard
Yes.
of it.
Who's
in it?
Cuba Gooding Jr. and
No, then no.
No. I only watched this movie I think once, and I was very young when I watched this,
Yeah.
and it was okay movie for me because again I was young, so I didn't get it, and I didn't since it didn't leave a good taste in my mind. Rudy, I didn't went up and rewatched it, so I haven't. For me, it's probably everyone's gonna say you gotta put this in S tier, but for me, it's not gonna be an S tier movie. It's probably gonna be like a B tier movie.
yeah,
Really?
it was a motivation movie. We watched
Yeah.
it in school, but it's not better than Remember the Titans.
I didn't see it, so I'll throw off the curve and I'm gonna give it a D.
A D. Oh, okay. Now you're gonna throw off the curve on this one. Remember this movie, Invincible?
Invincible.
The guy
the
who
dude
tries
who
out
tried
for
for the
the Eagles. What's his Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. Never saw it.
Never saw it.
I know the story.
Just for the fact of the story, I want to give it S tier because that shit really happened.
Yeah, just the fact that it's like that. Yeah, you know what? Because like it's a story that's reverberated through other media. Like
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
They did a whole episode. Like it's. I've seen that story in other places. It's almost like it's another
Because
rock.
it's low key crazy. Like,
It's another Rocky kind of situation, but like
Yeah.
but it actually happened.
Yeah.
everyone always talks about like I could
Do it. I could do it. That is.
shit.
Dude,
Like,
like, nah, let me show you.
damn, boy.
No, let me show you that.
All right. Here's another classic. Jerry Maguire.
Oh my god, that's not a football movie.
It's a football
Oh,
movie.
Yeah, 'cause
Jerry
Cuba Gooding-
Maguire?
It's a football movie.
football movie?
It's a football
He's,
movie.
I never
he's
saw it.
managing Cuba
Gooding
Gooding Jr.,
Jr.,
who is a
football player.
Never saw it.
Oh man, that's a good one.
That's a good one. In the money.
Jerry Maguire.
Wire. Yeah.
Is that the same one where he's like, "You had me at hello. You had me at hello."
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
It is.
That's a football.
That's a football
Oh
movie.
my god, that's a goopy one. That's a fun one.
I can't give it an S tier, but I could give it an A. I could give it an A.
I'm gonna. I don't know anything.
I know you guys are gonna hate on this one, but I'm gonna bring this out. And you guys are probably gonna give it an F. But this is one of my literally favorite movies. I remember watching this maybe like 10 times. It's one of the Rock's movies. All right, the Game Plan, Disney's movie Game Plan. We had the bulldog and the little girl. The little girl comes to. Yeah, he has a daughter, and the daughter gets dumped on him while he's in the football season.
That's gonna get an F, buddy.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one, but I have seen other Disney movies that are objectively bad, but they still hold a special place because it's like, yeah, this is bad, but it's kind of good.
They made The Rock a fairy.
He wasn't a fairy. That's you thinking about Tooth Fairy. This is different.
I'm gonna assume it's the same kind of bad good. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C.
You give it a C. I want to give it. I'm gonna
based on nothing because I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna give it an A because I watched this movie a lot.
So between your C and your A makes it a B. I give it an F. So that is that.
back to the C. Now, because there's one Disney movie where this kid buys like a science kit and he like clones himself, and then he's gotta like manage that,
No, I did not see that.
Really?
No,
it's like he just buys this like science kit, but then they show like the kit being like packaged to ship, but then like some ooze like drips on it, So then he just
ooze.
So he does the science kit in his bathroom, and just like overnight, he's like a clone of himself is there. And he's just like, oh, okay.
Right,
well, you're gonna go to school for me then.
How do you solve this? One of them has to die. One of you has got to go.
Oh man, we should watch Primer.
All right, we got two more to do. All right.
Okay.
And this one, let me see. Oh, I've seen this one, and I don't know if you guys have seen this one. This one's but it's an Al Pacino movie. Mm-hmm. Okay, Two for the Money with Matthew McConaughey. It's an underrated movie.
Again, I didn't know that was a football movie.
It's a gambling movie, but it's based off of around football. So
okay. So I mean Pacino. I'm gonna guess this is either an A or a S.
I'm gonna give it an A because I remember watching this.
Or it might just be all right.
That honestly, this was a really good movie. I wish we could. Honestly, it's gonna be one of the movies we're gonna watch because it's really that good. It's an A tier. Okay. It's like, for me, it reminded me of like Departed. That's how good it is.
Two for the Money.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
I believe it. Is that a Scorsese joint?
I think it might be.
All right.
Interesting.
Let's see. We can find out right now. We got Google.
Martin.
How do you know if it's a Scorsese joint?
Martin Scorsese.
Does he?
I mean, it'll just say who directed it.
Top cast. Let's see.
Who's the director then?
You know what?
It's okay. Let's move on.
Hello. What's up, Watchdog?
Watchdog.
Hello there, guy.
All right, this one is a movie that I have not seen, but it is really popular movie. I was wondering if you guys seen it because he has a very famous actor, Radio.
Oh, I have seen Radio.
Nope, never even heard of that.
Radio is basically Rudy, isn't it?
You were thinking of Rudy when you said this. Think of this.
And two for the Money was DJ Caruso.
DJ Caruso. Okay.
So not Scorsese.
Yeah, no. Then what the fuck is Rudy? Isn't that still Cuba Gooding Jr.?
No, Rudy was something else.
Oh, the short dude.
Yeah, short white.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Fuck,
Radio was that what you were thinking of. Yeah. The guy was deaf.
Yeah. Then Radio is gonna be that's S tier.
That's S tier for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it S tier.
Never heard.
I haven't seen it yet, and I heard really good things about that movie, and I haven't seen it yet.
It is pretty wild, but it's like, yeah. I don't want them to treat that guy like that, and then you're like, yeah, that's how I want them to treat him, and the movie's over.
Wasn't there a football movie where like Will Smith, like he got injured or something, or maybe not Will Smith, but there's a movie about like a football player that like got injured, and then it's not really about football. It's about like
the injury.
Yeah, I feel like it was like kind of somewhat.
I can't.
Maybe in the last 10 years.
Maybe.
Or so. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton.
There's a ton of movies out there like football.
But no, that's a good list. That was a solid list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to go back and watch Waterboy, and what was the other Sandler movie that we mentioned? Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. And I low-key, I'm just from my memory berries, I'm going to go watch Gridiron Gang again because that was so good.
Gridiron Gang?
That was so good.
That was fun.
Dang, there is a lot of
The Rock made 2 good, football movies.
Why don't we pick one of these movies?
We're doing it for the movie month. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got you. I'm gonna petition. I'm gonna petition to make this happen.
Watchdog said the movie was called Concussion with Will Smith.
Concussion. There you go. Wow. Okay.
I haven't seen that one either.
Wow, that was I gotta look that up because that is one of those memories unlocked where I was just like, I just remember Will Smith in a trailer being Will Smith.
He's very much him all the time. Did you guys ever see the one where he's a thief? Him and Margot Robbie are like pickpockets.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. It was like conspiracy.
I think it was one of
conspiracy.
Oh shit, this actually sounds pretty interesting. Okay, so here's the synopsis of Concussion. While conducting an autopsy on former NFL football player Mike Webster, forensic pathologist Dr. Bennett Omalu, played by Will Smith, discovers neurological deterioration that is similar to Alzheimer's disease. Omalu names the disorder. This is about CTE. This is about the discovery of CTE. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, and publishes his finding in a medical journal. As other athletes face the same diagnosis, the crusading doctor embarks on a mission to raise public awareness about the dangers of football-related head trauma.
Nice.
So the movie's just about CTE.
So we're going, since we got a little bit more time, we're going to talk about some concussions. We're going to talk about. Have you guys ever had a concussion?
Probably.
I had 3.
I don't think so, but probably.
So I had 3. 2. One was when I was very young. My mom told me I had one because of a car accident, and I don't remember that one that well. The second one that I had was I was maybe like 8 or 9, where we were playing basketball, just in the neighborhood basketball, and we were playing against older kids. And I remember I was going up for a jump shot, and the guy just pushed me.
Catch an elbow?
No, he just pushed me, so I fell on the ground, hit my head on the concrete, vest snapped, and the people told me I was on the ground. It took me a while to get up. When I got up, I did not know what happened.
Yeah,
I was like, what happened? And it was weird. It was scary as fuck. My third one was the worst one. It was in football. I was going up for a pass, and I get hit with the helmet in my head. And I literally, you guys were talking about throwing to get in the head by a car like a rag doll. I got thrown I got thrown like a rag doll. I was in the air.
Damn.
It was a bad hit. Everyone, they clipped it out of the video in the football. Everyone made fun of me when I got hit.
Oh man, can we find this clip?
Reach
out, dude. This guy.
So they kept on playing it in practice, bro. Just replaying it. It was a bad hit, and I got up and it was oozy. I don't know how to explain it. It was for a second you don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
But you should know because you're in the middle of a game. I didn't know what we just what route I was supposed to run, and it was just weird.
Yeah. For this reason, I really. With the rise of esports and the more and more science that comes out about this, I think football specifically, I can just see
going virtual.
Same thing. We got professional, athletes. Maybe we can have them on one of those running things. So there's still athleticism involved, but I don't think. I think the NFL in the next 50 to 100 years is either going to slowly die out or highly.
I 100% agree with you. I think there's a lot nowadays. Our generation and previous generation are football fans, but you talk to my nieces and nephews, they don't give a fuck about football. They care about soccer now.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, I honestly, and we should. We're the only motherfuckers that are not on the worldwide stage. Have you seen the World Cup celebrations? It's fucking next.
They go off.
We might think we celebrate sports. Nah, fam. No, fam.
You think we watch basketball? You should see how Siberia watches basketball. Siberia, how they watch basketball, they have flames inside the fucking court. Damn. They're going off and shit. It's a fucking concert.
See, that's tight. Even fucking cricket, man. I was watching cricket with my parents the other day. I was like, oh, this is kind of hype. I get it. I see what
I've
you
never watched cricket.
I'm gonna see if I can pull the Siberia clip for you guys.
Cricket is. See, and again, I don't really get cricket either, or baseball. I'm just like, yeah, it's probably fun, but not to watch.
Yeah,
Like,
baseball's fun to play. Watching is pretty much trash.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Until the end, you really only care about.
But nah, man, soccer is pretty fun. Like playing FIFA. Like I used to play FIFA a lot in college at my friend's dorm because that's like the only game he would let anybody play. It's like, we're playing FIFA or not at all, because it was his console. It's like, we're gonna play FIFA and that's it. That's all that happens here. But that got me into I guess it's football. Soccer isn't that sacrilegious? Like saying soccer to a foreign person, isn't that just like
But I heard like they don't mind that.
I feel like I'm sure they don't actually mind it, but like the rest of the world calls it football, and it makes sense.
But isn't it really?
Yeah.
But so no.
Why is our foot? Again, I think this is an American thing that we called our sport football to be like, fuck the rest of the world. This is football. We're gonna play it with our hands.
Yeah.
See, but so then
I feel like NFL was like a very American thing to like just be like, no, we're gonna do our own thing over here. Fuck you guys. You know.
So I could be wrong in this, and hopefully the chat could let me know. But I thought that the soccer is the right way to say what soccer is, not football. And I know other countries use it differently, but like football is soccer. Like the translation of it. Like I remember Chris was explaining it to me that I thought
soccer is the word we've given to football. It doesn't translate to soccer. Football is the word. They play it with their feet.
Football was the sport. We just decided to call it soccer.
That's just an American thing. Like, we just don't want to participate with the rest of the world because America's fucking America, dude. So we got to have our own football.
So that's not a translation thing?
No, it does not a translation thing. Those are two completely different words.
Now they just... now it's... They're like used together enough to where someone will know what you're talking about. They'll also know you're American.
It's one of those things where I think we've interjected it into the world stage that there's like, all right, fine, it's soccer. Like, it's like fine.
Like Native Americans becoming Indians.
Like, all right, fine, like, you're Indian.
But hey, so what's going to happen when the NFL expands to like, because they're expanding to Europe? It's already happening. So what are they going to call it? Like, how's it going to?
That is what I'm wondering too.
Like, how are people going to be able to differentiate that?
It's going to be called American football.
See, that's interesting that they're expanding into. I don't know, man. I just don't think that.
They're also expanding to Mexico too.
I just think of all the sports, I just don't see a lot of longevity for NFL based on like the amount of science that's going to come out. Like, I think everybody is so like informed these days that like, you know, people are not going to want their kids to play football. It's like play anything else, just not that one.
But you also, I agree with you that like I think.
Because I wouldn't want my kid to play football.
Maybe in the suburban areas like Cali or Orange County, where like they get football players, but like Midland, Texas, like heart of Texas, I feel like people are still gonna play football because like they're in a smaller community, not like blue collar, so it's not like that's what they're known for.
Here's where I think things are really gonna change is like when soccer football. I think once that becomes more mainstream here and people start to pay attention to that more, and then America is actually part of the world celebration that happens every 4 years. Once we experience that, once most people are like, oh shit, I think like once people see like what the hell is going on the world stage on that side of things, I think that's when people are gonna be like, oh no, actually this is cooler, this is way cooler. Like, no, this is dope.
I actually want to see a cricket match live. I heard cricket matches are really like India versus Pakistan. I heard they go crazy over there. Like, I heard like it's like nut. The environment is just nuts.
Oh man,
I want to see that.
I got to show you guys this guy. He's a stand-up comedian, but he does a impression of a slow motion football celebration, and it's so good. It's so good.
I think I've seen it.
It's so good. But yeah, you got anything else for us?
Nah, we are done.
We are done.
We're about to rate
next week, we're gonna have a podcast from a different location. So stay tuned.
Ooh. Where could it be?
A special location.
Isn't there something else happening next week? Are the two correlated?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess they'll have to stay tuned. Bye.
Spencer, were you talking to Bree about our recording? No, I don't know. She just said we should.
Talking Normies.
Oh fuck! Today's Friday. I forgot to stream last night, but I'll still stream because I want to play live.